I didn't know it was that long.
Look, Sophia, don't take that guy seriously, all right? The guy was wasted. He's a jerk.
I'm not. I didn't. I just didn't want to hear something like that tonight.
Tell me what you need to hear, okay? Because chances are I need to say it.
You always know the right thing to say. Do you think you can stand if I tell you one more time that I don't know what I'd do without you?
Uh-huh. Do you think you can stand if I tell you that all I want you to be is happy? You know, I'm in the house today, and Cece comes in, and I see this look come over your face, and there's all this stuff going on that I have no control over at all. It drives me nuts. I mean, I feel useless.
I know you do. I'm so sorry. He and I have a history together. We have kids together. That's a bond that's hard to understand unless you ever have it yourself. And no matter how angry I get with him or how bitter, these are just ties that you can't dissolve.
I understand that. I do.
Do you? See if you can understand this, then. I'm gonna have to go home alone tonight.
Yeah, well, I'll try to understand that.
Okay? There's so many parts of my life that I'm hiding from right now, and it's changing so much, and I just need a little alone time to get inventory.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You call me Mom.
I'll call you, yes. I'll call you Mom. Well, thank you.
What?
For being the one uncomplicated treasure that I have in this mess I've made of everything.
Just looking for you.
Do you need something?
No. I was just saying if we could talk, you know. I know it's a little late.
It's not too late, and it's never too late. I'm glad to see you.
I know, I haven't been around much.
Because of TJ.
It's real fair of me, wouldn't it? Me making you have to choose me and him. I mean, if he's going to be here, then I can't be. Well, Ma, I found out that the only person that really loses is me.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, Ma, what I'm trying to say is, I miss you.
I just walked through that door and was afraid I'd be swallowed up by the emptiness in this house. Seeing you here is like a reprieve. We need each other, Ted, you and I.
No. I'm sorry it took me so long to say that, Mom.
Are you sure you're satisfied with being married at home?
Yeah, I love the gardens.
I know, honey, but, I mean, it's not what you dreamed about.
Mama, to tell you the truth, Cruz and I, we looked everywhere for this place that I dreamed about, and we haven't been able to find it, and I don't want to wait any longer to get married.
I understand that. You couldn't find anything that's close to it?
Well, you know, we found this one place, and it had the long, winding pathway, and it had the ivy-covered patio, but it didn't... I mean, this place in my dream, it had olive trees, and it had these beautiful little walkways down to a meadow.
Stone arches?
Yeah, but they were different. I mean, they were like Roman... Oh, I don't know how to explain it.
Like Roman columns?
Yeah.
I know.
Mama?
I know the place.
You know the place? You know where it is?
A long time ago, your father and I went away together. We finally found 4 days. We were alone. It was just the two of us. No one else was around, not even telephones, nothing to disturb us. And we rode horses on the beach, and we rode horses up in the mountain paths, and we picnicked. And one picnic we had was in the most beautiful, secluded spot next to a brook. And we could look out over these lush green valleys But no one was around. No one was there, Eden. Just the two of us.
No wonder you never mentioned this to me. It sounds beautiful.
It was such a special time for the two of us that we never wanted to say anything to anyone about it. And we knew how important those 4 days were going to be. We knew we would never forget it, and we also knew that something wonderful would come from it. And it did.
Mama. But are you sure this is the same place that I'm talking about? I mean, in my dream, there were these stone pines, and they were in the shape of
an L.
Yes.
Honey, I'm not surprised you dreamed about this place. Because this is where you were conceived. And all the beauty of that time and that place is embodied in you. And nothing can ever take my memory of that away. Because I see it again every time I look at you.
Hi, I'm so glad you're here.
How you doing?
Hi. I called everybody, and they're going to be over, everyone except your father. I couldn't get a hold of him.
Do you want me to try?
Yeah, I really would like you to, please. So everyone should be here very soon, but tell me, what did you think? What did you think of the place?
Well, it's wonderful. It's everything we could have wanted.
Oh, the inn is more beautiful in reality than it was in my dream.
Yes?
Thank you so much for helping us find it.
Oh, I'm so lucky. I'm so glad you like it. To me, it's the perfect place to start a future.
Maybe even recapture some memories of the past?
Eden, I don't think that that's possible, and the two of you should be married there because it means so much to both of you, not because it may have meant something to somebody else.
At the Pebble Creek Inn. We've already reserved the rooms for everybody, and you might want to get up there early because it's such a beautiful place. You might want to look around.
There's plenty to see. They have riding trails and great horses for anybody who wants to do their sightseeing on horseback.
Oh, I can hardly wait.
Well, there's a carriage for you, Mama.
I think I'll join you, Mrs. Castillo. Carriages are more my cup of tea, if you'll pardon the mixed metaphor.
Oh, I'd be honored, Mason.
Maybe not.
Guess what, Mama? What? The manager remembered you and Daddy. The very room that Cruz and I liked best was the room that you and Daddy stayed in.
Really? You saw the same room?
Yeah, I mean, we booked it right on the spot. We didn't even know it. How's that for fate?
It's like magic. I mean, I can't believe it. The whole place is like magic. I remember one time we walked down a path, and you can go down to the cliff, and the cliff overlooks the ocean. It is the most extraordinary view. It's sunrise and sunset, and your father and I... But you're going to discover all that for yourself, aren't you?
Gosh, I wish somebody would have told us about this place.
Why? I liked where we got married.
Oh, I did too. No, I did.
Yeah, I think this is a great idea. I mean, we all get to get away, and yet we all get to get together.
Mason, where's Julia?
Oh, she's working today. Curse of the idle class.
What do you mean she's working?
Well, she's working today. She had a business meeting. I promised to give her a full report on the goings-on here.
Well, that's strange, because when I called and invited her, she said she'd be here.
Well, she must have forgotten about the meeting that she had. You know, Julia, she's very meeting-oriented. So, Cruz, tell me a little more about this place. What other facilities do they have? Ice rink, shuffleboard, maybe? I'd hate to be caught without the right equipment.
Oh, good. I found you.
Was I lost?
I have a message for you. Ethan would like you to get in touch with her.
What does she want?
Some sort of meeting at the house, something about the wedding. I told her if I saw you, I would let you know. You know, it wouldn't hurt you to let me know where you're going once in a while.
I don't have to account about my whereabouts to you, Pamela.
Oh, that's right. Common courtesy ties one down, doesn't it? Only really inconsiderate people are totally free.
Let's get something straight. I have no obligation to tell you anything about my comings or goings.
Perhaps we should change the subject. Listen, I found the most wonderful gift for Eden and Cruz. Their wedding. I bought it. It's a magnificent sculpture, Cece, and I thought I would give it to both of them, from both of us.
I beg your pardon. Are you crazy? I will give my daughter, my son-in-law, my own present, thank you.
Cece, eventually you're going to have to admit to people that we're seeing each other, that I do exist, and I'm part of your life.
When did we take this giant step into a binding relationship,
I think when you accepted my invitation to come and live with me in my house.
I never did, and I never would. Just because I slept over one night or 2 nights does not a relationship make.
You just won't give an inch, will you?
Would you please excuse me? I have to see Eden and find out what she wants.
Well, bye, darling.
The place sounds...
Devil Creek Inn, darling. How did you ever find that place?
Well, at first I dreamed about it, and then Cruz and I, we looked everywhere for it. And then I just happened to be describing it to Mama, and she recognized it, and she told me where it was.
I guess it was meant to be. Incredibly beautiful spot.
Yeah, isn't it?
I suppose your mother told you what happened to us up there that time?
She said it was wonderful.
It was. Oh, God, the memories I still have of that day. It's a perfect place for you to be married to. And if it is half as beautiful now as it was then, probably the prettiest place on earth. And it's your place.
That's what Mama said.
Be happy, baby. And be grateful for every moment of happiness you get.
What are you doing here?
What I'm doing is getting some phone numbers that I needed.
Oh. I won't disturb you.
I was shocked today to find out that Eden had decided in the Pebble Creek Inn for the wedding.
I really did expect you to be here when we had the discussion about it, making plans.
I got tied up, I'm sorry.
Of course.
Inn seems like an ideal choice, though.
Yes, I think it is for them.
What are you saying, that it wasn't for us?
I'm not talking about us. I don't think there's too much about us to talk about at this point, Cece. Is there anything else?
Yes, is it always going to be this hard for us to talk?
I don't know.
Well, while we're talking, let me say one more thing. Whatever happens, I hope that we can make Eden's wedding the dream come true that she wants.
Absolutely, of course.
I also think it's a good idea for all of us to get away from here, from what is happening here, and go to that beautiful spot as a family. I mean, just the family.
Well, you want to tell me what that's supposed to mean? I mean, what does it mean, just the family? I used to know what family meant. It sounds like you're inferring something else.
What are you talking about?
It sounds to me like you're suggesting that I might invite TJ.
TJ? I would think you'd have a lot more discretion than inviting TJ. I mean, I don't know what particular place he has in your life, but he doesn't have any particular place at our daughter's wedding.
And I suppose Pamela does?
No, she does not. No, why are you even dragging her into this now?
I don't think that I'm the one that's been dragging Pamela into anything.
Oh, what the hell is the difference from me even opening my mouth anyway?
Look, I'm just trying